So, I've never met you, so maybe you can tell me your name and what you're doing here tonight at Panera Bread.
Okay, so my name is Guida, Clozza. I've been doing epilepsy awareness activities in March for probably 15 years.
Tell me your personal story. Why is this cause so close and dear to your heart?
My daughter has a seizure disorder. She was 3 months of age when we found her in her crib, limp and unresponsive. When we went to the doctor, I just said to my husband, this can't be happening. Like this just, like we waited so long to get married, we waited so long to have a child. Like I just cannot believe that, you know, we might lose her. Because at that time we didn't know anything about seizure. We didn't know anything. We were just unaware like everybody else. So it was my mission. Basically, the story is all about Daniela. Like if you're asking me, it's all about my daughter Daniela. So she's 19 years old now, and she just was recently diagnosed with an epilepsy syndrome called Dravet, which literature says that it's very rare, catastrophic, life-threatening, and we lived it. We've already been through the worst. And what's so sad is that there's moms who are getting this diagnosis when their kid is 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. And my heart goes out to them because I know what I've done, like where we've been. I know what our journey has been. And so now it's kind of like, what can I do for other people?
So if you had to say one thing to those moms, what would you say to them?
There's hope. There's hope because they all want to meet my daughter. Like, and because it's so rare, there's no one older. Danielle's 19, so I haven't found anyone older yet to see, you know, what can I look forward to? Because I don't know. And they all want to meet her. They couldn't care less about my husband and I, but they all want to see her because they want to see what their future's going to look like. Because right now it's terrible for them because the syndrome is very devastating at the beginning. There's a lot of what we call status epilepticus, which means that they're in emergency all the time. It's very hard to control the seizures. It's just a rough go for parents. So that's what they're going through now, but we already were there. So we're kind of moved past that stage. I don't want to say stage, but we moved past it a little bit. It's still very difficult for us. It's still hard for me to see all the seizures. Like she sees this every couple of, about every 7 to 10 days, and she has clusters of seizures. So seeing that still makes me sad. Like that's all I can tell you. It's just sad. It's just, this is my mission, I guess. This is, you know, of all the people in the world to have a child like her, I said to my husband, it's perfect that it's you and I because we are advocates, we're teachers, we're...
What made you do this? What made you put action towards this?
Just like what I said, it's all about Daniela. Like we had to get the message out about epilepsy. There's so many myths around it. It's a mental illness, it's contagious. You know, she wasn't invited to birthday parties because what if she had a seizure? And I would have to go with her. So my husband and I said, well, you know what? We're wearing our hearts on our sleeve. We're going out there and we're doing the best that we can. Our probably saving grace was that because of the Dravet syndrome, her needs are very complex. She has special needs. She's probably not aware when people have slighted her. We are, and it hurts. No mom should, you know. You want your kid to go to a birthday party. Sorry.
It's okay.
You want your kid to go to a birthday, you want them to have friends. But for her, she's happy. She's happy, and I have to look past that, and I have to make the best for her, like that. And so doing this is all about, for her, it's to let her see that she has friends, that people do support her. Sometimes it doesn't work out the way Wally and I want it to be, but that's okay. And we've learned to live with it all. I mean, our quality of life, her quality of life is good, but there's always that, it's always that next seizure. Is this going to be the one in the emerge? Is this the one that she may die from? And that's what parents have to live with all the time. So it's getting rid of those myths. It's getting, not myths, but it's getting parents to feel you can't worry about it all the time. But on the same token, it's here. It's always there, and you wear it in your heart all the time.
Beautiful.
Thanks.
Thank you. And if you had one wish from all this work that you're putting into these fundraisers, what would that wish be?
That there's a cure for epilepsy. That you know what? That there's a cure, or that medication could work for all individuals who have seizures. It doesn't. Daniela has been through 8 or 9 anticonvulsant medications. She has been on a ketogenic diet. She had a vagal nerve stimulator put in. Like, as parents, there's hope, and that's what we want. We just want to know that We never want to go into a doctor's office or neurologist's office to say, that's it, there's nothing else we can do. You have to live with how it is. So my mission is to put money into research. Because Daniela has this diagnosis now, we know that there's a mutation on her gene, one of the genes. So the plan is hopefully that money will get funneled into this research so that they can maybe not find a cure, but maybe hopefully find a cure, but find medications that will help control the seizures, because that's the key, is controlling the seizure. I mean, it'd be lovely to be seizure free forever, but I think anyone who has epilepsy knows that it's unpredictable and it can reoccur at any time.
Right.
So really it's just quality of life, enjoying life to your fullest.
Awareness
But awareness for me, when
children.
you're going through so much turmoil, and it breaks my heart. And I think if you ask any parent, moms especially, they'd say, I wish it was them.
Yeah.
But we have to be the strong ones. So we don't want it to be us, but we want to be able to take care of our
Wants to help out, how can they do that?
Sure, you can. Well, one, you can run your own Purple Day, would be awesome. Like if at a school, in your workplace, if you don't even have to have anybody that you know has seizures, but when you start talking, you'll see somebody had one. It could be an adult, like a senior. It could be somebody young. But if you want to run an awareness event in March, that's fabulous. Purple Day is actually March 26th. That would be great. If you want to donate to any of your local epilepsy associations, they're willing to take your money, of course, because they're always short-funded. Epilepsy is not a big disorder, so it's always great to have donations to your local association for research, for support groups, services that they provide, summer camps. They, really trying to be as inclusive as they can for their kids.
Guida, thank you so
Oh,
much
you're
for
welcome.
this
You're welcome.
opportunity.